Term loan and leases part 3. From the previous exercise, I recall the information. Now we are going to calculate the leases alternatives, with begin period payment and end of period payment. So from leases information, we know that the in discount factor is 15%, and the N is 5 years, and the salvage value is 0. Alright, now we start from the list for payment at the begin of period. Okay, so let's start with the time diagram first. So the list will be started at here, PMT. So this is the payment for 5 year, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that PMT should be here, right? 5 times. Right. Then it means that we need to discount it to the year 0. So the value that need to be discounted only 1 to 4, because the PMT at year 0 is remain at the same position of 0. Okay, so then here we can use the annual payment, right? Now here is the calculation for the previous time diagram. So this is for year 0. You see spotlight. This is for the year 0, and this is for year 1 to 4. Okay, so 100 equal with the payment plus payment with the annual what again, annual discounted factor. 1 plus 15% minus 4 over 15%. So that will give you, here is 2.8550 PMT. Okay, so this is it, and it becomes 38850. So that the payment here is 25.94 million. All right, now we need to calculate again the cash outflow that the company has spent, to have this asset. Okay, so this is the cash outflow schedule. Again, this is almost the same with the cash outflow schedule from loan alternative, but without any kind of interest. If you see here, it's only a tax shield that comes to the leasing alternative. All right, now I start with year 0 to year 0, and then 1 to 4, and then 5. I'll write down again, I think, so that you can picturize the position of the cash outflow itself. Okay, so there is a payment here, right? And payment here, payment here, payment here, and payment here. There is no depreciation, okay, because the company does not purchase the asset, so they don't have to reconsider about the value of depreciation at all. So then again, the tax shield the calculation, no, the measurement of the tax shield uh, always given, always put at the end of the year. So that's why in here there is the tax shield over here, tax, tax. Why this is taxed? Because the lease company will receive money, right? So when they receive money, they need to pay the tax. So that tax for them is the tax shield for the company. Now, start from year 0 over here. Okay, so this is the leasing installment, 25.94. There is not yet counted, not for year 0. And then the cash outflow will be 1 minus 2, 25.94, and that will be all the cash outflow. So here the cash outflow, cash outflow, cash outflow, cash outflow, cash outflow, and cash outflow. There are 6 now cash outflows. Okay, so at year 0 it remains the same. So then the PVIF A here is 1. Sorry, PVIF then it's 1. Okay, so the present value of cash outflow will 25.94 times 1, and from 1 to 4, because it has the same payment and also the tax shield, so then the cash outflow is also the same. So let me put here 1 for year 0, and then 1 to 4 is 2, 2, 2, and this is the third. From year 1 to 4, they have a tax shield for 7.78. It comes from leasing installment times 30%, and the cash outflow will be 25.94 minus 7.78. So because this is the same, then we can use the payment equation, and we call that as PVIFA. And this 11.2%, it's the same with the discounted factor that I have told you from the part 2. Yeah, so this is the same with the loan alternative cash outflow schedule. Okay, so using the PVIFA, that 1 minus 1 plus I minus 4, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these two have discounting factor like this over I, then it gives you 3.0892 here. Okay, and then the present value of that is 56.10. Okay, now at the year 5, there is no longer leasing payment, but there is a tax shield. Okay, so because cash outflow is 1 minus 2, and then this become minus 7.78. Yeah, and then because this is at the year 5, the discounting factor from 5 to 0 is 1 plus I minus 5. So then it gives a result of 0.5881. Yeah, and the present value of cash outflow will be minus 4.58. So then all of the sum of all the discounting COF will be 77.46. So again, if it is compared to the loan alternative, then it will be smaller than the loan alternative, right? Loan alternative is 77.92. Okay, now we go next. All right, now we are going to lease payment for end of period payment. Okay, now I think I need to, well, I will write down again the time period again from starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. Okay, so all of here is the end of period payment 5. So from this time diagram picture, you now can understand that this constant payment should be discounted to the year 0, and because it is a constant value, then you can use the annual payment, right? Which is value of asset here is BMT 1 minus 1 plus I power of minus n over interest. Okay. Oh, so I think this is wrong. The n here should be 5, so this is a 5. Right? Now, here is the y again, list payment as the y. Okay. Well, this is the PVIFA comes from here. Yeah. 15 I is 15% and n is 5. Then it will give us 3.352. So the payment is 29.83 million. Okay. After we find the payment, then we go to the cash outflow schedule, the same as the previous one, the begin period payment. Well, then I put again the year over here from 1 to 5 with constant payment of installment and also the tax shield from 29.83 times 30%, 8.949, and the cash outflow will be 20.881 with the same reason as the loan payment and also the lease payment from the with begin period method. We will use discounting factor for 11.2%. So then the PVIFA for 11.2% with N5 is 3.352, and then the cash outflow, the sum of all the cash outflow, which is discounting, yeah, or discounted fact, sorry. Okay, discounting value of cash outflow will be 76.78. Yeah, so you see here that this is the smallest cash outflow that the company can have using this alternative. All right, then the conclusion will be the alternative chosen is the machine leasing using the N period payment. Okay, I think I have to add this and leasing. Sorry, where is that again? And of period payment, because the present value of leasing cash outflow is smaller than the present value of that cash outflow. Payment of loan is bigger than payment lease begin period payment, and this one is the smallest one, this end of period, which gives us how much that again, 66 point something million. Okay, so that is the cash flow from the end period payment of lease. All right, students, this is the last material for loan and leases, and also the end of the exercise. And I hope you can understand that. If you don't understand, if there is still something that you might not understand about these things, you can contact me. All right, see you again next week. Goodbye.